Hello, my blingers. Hope you're all well. Let's do this fun project. It's the first time I'm doing this style, so let's do it together. We're going to do a fun project today. I bought these pearls and they come in different sizes. I got them in gold, in pearl, in silver, but today we're going to do something with some black iridescent ones. I think they're really nice and we're going to pair them with some olive green. And I'm going to use some paint and we're going to make this tumbler at the end look like this. So if you want to see how I'm doing it, let's start. We need to begin with prepping the lid and paint it, and we're going to do that right now. So I used my sanding block to sand the lid, and now I'm just painting it all black all over, so we have a great base to start gluing the pearls and the rhinestones. Now after the paint is dried, we can start work on the lid. I'm doing first a row all around the bottom part of the lid, and then we will have a great base to start build the rest of it. I'm using a mixture of all sizes of the rhinestones and the pearls to get this beautiful scattered look.
You won't be prepared. Anyway, the wind blows, playing in the window, breathing with no air. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want.
And as you can see, I just keep building it one by one. There is no right or wrong, it just need to fit and they need to look pretty next to each other. Now after I have the first row or row and a half of mixed pearls and rhinestones, I can start build it up and start making small triangles. It's very easy for me to work like that, and I know that the glue is not going to dry on me and that I'm going to be able to make it perfect. And so in every triangle or every piece that I'm doing, I'm just filling one by one different sizes to make it as close as possible. Now, this process takes time, so be patient and you need to use all the smallest pearls and rhinestones to fill in the gaps, but you also have to realize that it will never be perfect and that you can do the best that you can do, and if there are gaps, there are gaps. This is why we have the black color underneath. So if you've got some gaps between the rhinestones and the pearls, it's not that obvious, and you will see in the end it will be amazing. Anyway, just try to do your best and trust the process. It looks terrible in the beginning, but it's amazing in the end. Now here you can see why those tiny little pearls are very handy in this method, because now you can really use them to fill between the gaps and try to make it as perfect as you can.
Twist me up, I want that Berlin beat underground.
As I said, doing this scattered method is very time consuming because unlike the honeycomb method, which you're just putting rhinestone next to a rhinestone and just doing it, repeating it over and over, here you really need to think what size of stone sits next to what side of stone, and it takes time. But the results are amazing and you should try do it also.
You won't be prepared. Anyway, the wind blows, playing in the window, breathing with no air. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want. We keep cool, but we're not.
We've got one tiny little spot in this dome lid to finish, and we can move on to the next stage.
Round and round. I want that Berlin beat underground. Twist me
All done, and now we need to do the rim around the lid. Again, I'm just going to use different sizes of pearls and rhinestones just to make it as perfect as I can.
I see colors in the mirror, things are getting clearer. Save me from decadence. Let the sky be filled with neon, pockets full of teardrops. Make me feel limitless. Make me feel limitless. I want that Berlin beat underground. Twist me up, round and
Now for the last part of the rim, we're going to do this tiny little part on the side, and we're going to use small rhinestones. I think it's size 10 SS, and I tried to match the pearl side and to mix like 2 rhinestones, 1 pearl, another 3 rhinestones, 2 pearls, 5 rhinestones, 1 pearl. There's no method. If someone telling you that there is a method to do it and you have to do 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, it's bullshit. I'm sorry I'm sorry for the language, but you just need to try and see what works for you and what looks best for the project that you're doing. And that's the method. So that's exactly what I'm doing here.
fill you up with an explosion, hit you like an ocean. You won't be prepared. Anyway, the wind blows, playing in the window, breathing with no air. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want. We keep cool, but we're not.
Yay! So we are at the part when we are starting to work on the tumbler, and I'm going to paint my tumbler and I'm going to sand it this time. Usually I don't sand my tumblers, I don't think I need to, but because I'm putting another layer of color on it, this time I did. And I'm using this paint because I don't have a spray paint in this same color, and this is a great way to match the color of the background to the rhinestones. And I'm painting it almost to the top, not all the way to the top, because we're going to mix it with a black color.
I see colors in the mirror, things are getting clearer. Save me from decadence. Let the sky be
And listen, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to glue thousands of crystals on it. It's just a background color. And so this is how I'm going to handle it. It doesn't need to be perfect. Now I'm going to paint the top of the tumbler with some black color and use some tissue papers just to mix the both together while the color is still wet, because we're going to use the pearls on top and I need it to be black. Now finally we're getting to the rhinestones on the tumbler, and I'm using 20 SS olive green glass rhinestones, and this is a different method. This is the honeycomb one, so it's really easy. You just glue it one next to the other and you keep going upwards till the middle. And now we are almost in the middle, and I'm going to start introducing to the rhinestones some pearls. I found pearls that are almost the same size. This is 20 SS rhinestone and it's a 20 SS ish pearl. And again, there is like the perfect way to do ombre and to mix colors on the tumbler, but I don't know, I just do it and in the end it's beautiful. So you need to try, and yes, the first time it's going to be super ugly, second time it's going to look better, and after that you're just gonna do it without noticing. So just try and do it.
I see colors in the mirror, things are getting clearer. Save me from decadence. Let the sky be filled with neon, pockets full of
almost done with this part. We mixed now into the tumbler the pearls. We introduced them, and now we're going to bring them from the top to the middle and mash them together. So it's this stage. As you can see, we have some pearls mixed into the tumbler, and now we're going to start at the top and we're going to mix those together. And I'm building the first line with, again, different mixtures of rhinestones and pearls to match the top part of the lid, and that will give us a good base to start mixing to the bottom part of the tumbler.
Hit you like an ocean. You won't be prepared. Anyway, the wind blows, playing in the window, breathing with no air. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want. We keep cool, but we're not. We both know what we want.
And I'm going to apply the same technique as we did on the lid. I'm going to do small triangles every time and fill them up with pearls and rhinestones. We have 20 SS rhinestones, I think 10 SS and 8. For the pearls, I have no idea what the sizes are because it was a mixture of sizes that I got from Amazon. I will try to link those below, but again, big sizes, small sizes, tiny little pearls to fill in the gaps and to try to make it as perfect as we can. Now guys, we're at the point that the two parts of the tumblers are ready and we need to mash them together to make the gradient seamless and to have the top part with all the pearls and all the rhinestones mixed together with the bottom part that is mostly just rhinestones.
I see colors in the mirror, things are getting clearer. Save me from decadence, let the sky be filled with neon, pockets full of teardrops, make me feel limitless. Make me feel limitless. I want that Berlin beat underground, twist me up round and round.
We've got a few more pearls and rhinestones and this baby is done. It's been a long process, but look how beautiful this thing is. And we are done. Look at this gorgeous tumbler. You have to try to do this one. And I'm going to do other styles with other colors very soon, so wait for it.